Hello, gamers. Welcome back to JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I had to delay this one by a day. I am very Gomena sorry. No, that's a lie. I'm not sorry at all. But here we are. Regardless of how sorry or not sorry I am. Yo, is that a JoJo reference? No. It's a coincidence. I believe what I was planning to do today was to go harass the important UAF characters, and by harass I mean get our reputation up. I think that's what I was going to do. At the same time, I want to farm up enough serial points, that's what SP stands for, to get this, so we can get another one of those Mimikko assistants. That seems like fun. Not the story point part, but the anime girl part. Are you Sectorin, son? Yes, father. Remember, son? Losing ships is gay. Yes, father. Wait, so you're saying this game is bizarre? Like some kind of adventure? Nah, no way. Adventures aren't bizarre. They're actually the least bizarre thing you can do. I need more terrible names for these. We've got Beach Episode, Fist of the North Star, Kelpie, this one needs a name, and Galahad, Blue Lobster, Blue Oni, Sugoi Dekai. Yeah, so a few of these still need names. I think most of them have good names, though, at this point. My anime portraits in UI. Yeah, I didn't get around to it. It was a busy week. I am interested in the anime UI, though. Honestly, I don't think replacing the anime portraits is even really necessary, because most of these characters can get replaced with Mimikko assistants anyways. Although I guess having enemies have anime portraits is kind of funny. For real though, do you think increasing the DPU limit ruins the game? Well, it definitely fucks with the balancing. You know, setting aside performance reasons, the game is kind of designed for... It's designed around, like, there's a, like, space, like a density of ships, right? If you add too much DP, then you end up with a higher density of ships than what you're supposed to have. Like, if you increase the DP, then what ends up happening is that faster ships become bad and long-range ships become good. You know, more good. Because if you have like a long, like the problem, like if you can have like a lineup of onslaughts, but if the enemy can get around them, then, you know, they have a weak point. But the problem is if you have a lineup of onslaughts that covers the entire screen, the entire battlefield, then there is no getting around them. Right, and so the closer you get to that, the more powerful, like the more you increase the DP, the more powerful range is, and then the less useful it is to be like a frigate that can maneuver behind the enemy. So it definitely shifts the balancing. I don't know if that ruins the game, but it definitely makes it play very differently. Performance is a good reason, that's also true. But like, if performance wasn't a factor, then it would still change the game significantly. If the UI doesn't ooh every time you press something... Oh, I wonder if it does that. 'Cause, yeah... If we get, like, anime sound effects every time we click buttons, that would be great. Precisely, I was watching past streams because I missed it. Good to catch this one live. Well, good to see us, Turtle. Sturtle. Yes, stochastic turtle's a bit long, so I'm just going to say Sturtle. Good luck, Fret. Yeah, that's another thing, is threat becomes kind of insane. threat becomes a little bit insane if you increase the DP limit. I love Star Sector. Based opinion. Also, Storm's, yeah, character skills are also not balanced around that either. Like, support doctrine becomes, like, if you, I've done that before, where you increase the DP to, like, 2,000, and support doctrine just becomes the, like, you just have to take it, because it's the best thing ever. Unless you increase the number of officers, but even if you do, it's still really annoying to try and manage, like, 30 officers. Sturtle is fine. Excellent. She abyssals my glare until I Shrouded Dweller. Every time you press a button, there's a very loud Kya. But just pretend an anime girl said that instead of me. Smaller mechs and a carrier with recall device. That could be interesting. Socrates? More like Socrates nuts. You are not an anime girl? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm calling the weeb Stoppo. Whoa, 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 hold on, hold on. You know, my relatives are anime girls. Okay? You don't understand. I'm not the anime girl, I'm the main character. Obviously. That's why my personality is so bland, is because I am a generic self-insert, right? I'm supposed to be as bland as possible, to be as relatable as possible. This is why I have no standout traits. Because that would make me less relatable to the average weeaboo. Yeah, I think our main goals are harassing women and expanding our empire. Honestly, not too different from real life. I should probably survey these, because I would like to just keep everything in the same system for once. Let's go survey these. Damn, being born without a personality must be rough for you, man. Yeah. You know, it's a necessary sacrifice for the good of the people. Ah, man, why can't you just have transplutonics? It's lame. I mean, this one does, but it doesn't have no atmosphere, so it's lame. How's the colony crisis coming along? You know what? I probably should talk to Kanta at some point. I think that might be a higher priority. I think that's what we've got to do first. Maybe do a spindle bounty to get some cash inflow. Maybe a unique ship. That could be cool. And then after that, we can go hit up Aurora. New Aurora. Can I say where the Mimikko are? When we... yes. I mean, I'm probably not going to get all of them right now, but yes. Dissolved. Huh? I didn't do anything. Damn. I'm so good that they dissolved on their own. That's crazy. Also, we're size 5 now, huh? Yeah, we're working on commerce. So that's finished our... This is looking pretty good. This is actually a really... We actually got this developed very nicely. Aw, come on. No transplutonics? What is this? I guess I'll just have to find another system with a gate. That's fine. Is gate not one of the filters? Right, it isn't. How bizarre. Not a lot of options here. Oh, wait, I'm pretty sure this one has a gate. No. One of these must have a gate. For sure. There's no doubt about it. I say catalytic core. Okay. I mean, one of these has to have a gate. No gate? No... Damn, they don't. Okay. You know what? Maybe I'll just colonize in this system then. Fuck it. We don't need... Who needs transphotonics anyways? Who needs them? Yeah, I think first things first, we're gonna need fuel. Yeehaw, caught another weeb stream. Oh, good to see you, Mike. Your last name wouldn't be Wazowski, would it? Because that would be, like, really funny. I guess I can store that for now. Don't particularly need any of this. Yeah, we can afford that for once. Yeah, we do have the mantle bore. It'd be kind of a waste to put this if there's only common metals, you know? It'd be a huge waste. Okay, well, let's go see Kanta. Tell her to piss off. That's a good idea. That's true. The UAF anime good. The UAF goods do giggle at you. So we do have that. But if we can apply that to the rest of the UI, that'd be peak. Caught a live stream at last, so hello, Peacekeeper. Wait, isn't that John Cena's name in that movie that I didn't watch? Maybe. I wouldn't know. Alright, they do have... They do... I should probably take a look at that. I am right here. Jungle World. Tundra? Okay. Dude, you're the one who introduced me to the game, and I love it, vanilla, so far. Yeah. Well, the next patch comes out, I'll do another vanilla playthrough, too. It is very nice. Knock, knock. Hello, Kanta. Might we begin some arrangements? Some bartering, if you will? Yes. I'll go check out that mining station. Suspicious? Why? This is piracy. Making the transfer now. Oh, you can sell out one of your contacts. I mean, I'd really rather give her a lamp, but unfortunately, I'm not playing a Moth Girl this time, so I didn't get any lamps. Actually, you know what? That's not that would be kind of a stupid idea. Is maybe get a mod that replaces... Oh my god, that's such a brilliant idea. Get a mod that replaces all colony items with fusion lamps, and then just play as a Moth Girl. And go around spreading lamps to every colony as the objective. Honestly, somebody... Write that down. Alright, write that down. That's a good idea. I guess I'll just do the favor, because the other stuff... Yeah, I think I'll just do the favor. Which, last time I did this, she sent a courier to, like, collect the favor, and I just missed it. Which made her mad. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. In before Moth Portrait Pack. The broken candy. What, rare candy? We leveling up? Pokemon style? Okay, so that solves one problem at least. New Aurora, here we go. Cibola. It's funny because it rhymes with Ebola. Protection mission. Oh right, they took this. Or did they? Oh no, it's conquest mission, not protection mission. Where did I say? I have no idea where I read the word protection. I guess I just made that up. I'm lying. I'm lying to myself. Man, truly aesthetic and vibe. And, atmosphere? Yeah, atmosphere. Aurora-type aesthetic. Man, we need more words besides just calling things a good vibe, don't we? Somebody pull out a pull out your thesaurus, okay? Pull out your thesaurus. Gotta find new words. Right, well, I'm not actually here for this. I'm here for... No, okay, well, we can't access that. Right. Obviously, there's something we need to do first. Privateering, huh? Yeah, probably not. Oh, reading. Okay. Go out to the VIP section. Ah, I think I know where this is going. No, I don't. I'm a dense-type protagonist. I'm unaware of what's going on. Vice Admiral Nagy. Incredible name. 3rd Misthaven Fleet. Lion. General objectives. Escort and hunt mission. I'm definitely ready. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm ready for it. My body is ready. Jovial. Okay, so it's tense. Right, these guys are serious. Target fleet. Okay, far edge of the system. He tips his hat? Damn. Is it a fedora? It's Dekai Brainkun, the evil Chanslayer. Muscle Slasher. That is a good... That's a good weeaboo verbal salad. Do that again. I'm disappointed this contact doesn't end up in the contact page. Yeah, I guess that is a shame. Alright. Return to the bar. I don't know where this questline is going, but surely it'll lead... We'll be able to talk to the Queen, right? Okay, so I'm guessing this is where we're going. Requesting you to escort her. Okay. Where exactly is she going? She's definitely going somewhere. I'm gonna follow you like a twinch, like a simp at TwitchCon. Let's go. Nothing will happen to you, milady. Apparently, she is lost. I love how I can move in to engage. What is that, some kind of proposal? Not exactly how I thought this would go, but I'm not entirely against it. What kind of mating dance is this? Good question. It's the Tempest mating dance. Not as impressive as the Afflictor mating dance. Actually, I thought about making a video, or maybe like a short, showing the Afflictor mating dance, which happens when two enemy Afflictors meet each other. It is kind of interesting because they're both using the same AI, so they end up just kind of spinning around each other, moving forwards and backwards, like in some like it legitimately almost looks choreographed when two Afflictors like try to fight each other. Am I supposed to be doing anything other than escorting? Or... Flashpoint corridor in the Kylie star system. You want to stay a little way behind them, otherwise it swerves all over? Okay. These fucking guys. Oh yeah, you know what? Forget the queen. We need to pay Hanan a visit. You know, eventually. After we're done this quest. Listen, if you create an escort quest where the character moves slower than my running speed, but faster than my walking speed, you are banned from video games for 1 year. If you are making your video games... I could probably just turn this off and we're about the same speed, right? I mean, close enough. No, it's burn 9 and burn 8. Yeah, this was designed for you to be at like burn 9 or 10. If you create a video game, you are banned from video games. Okay. Well. Should I just salvage this stuff? It's fine, right? I know we're doing like an important mission, but I want resources. Okay, I'm guessing I have to interact with these. Right? They're just kind of here. I can just salvage these? What is... I guess no, I've got to wait. Be patient. There we go. You get a ton from salvage from this? I hope so. Captain, here's the initial findings we've gathered from the wreckage. The recovered samples of the shipwrecks have strange properties. According to your salvage team, they couldn't definitively articulate what made the samples so special. But my science guys are scratching their heads so hard they're going bald. Scanners have detected unknown materials present in the wrecks. My researchers are doing their best, but they need more specialized equipment. Therefore, so just picked up something in the debris field. Looks like a ship. That can't be right. UAFS Mamiya. Mamma mia. It's maintaining power. It's the missing fleet. Oh, there's even a sound effect. Unknown hostile entity has appeared. Eliminate it completely in order to proceed. Gotcha. Oh. I mean, we are... Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. What do I want to deploy? We are somewhat limited by our teammates here. I guess I'll just deploy everything except the flagship. Let's be lazy. Ooh. They're spectral. Nice. Ghost ships. Let's see if I can fix that a little bit. Not too much I can do here. But that should be fine. Okay. Oh, yeah, that is going to kill you. Probably want to avoid, to be honest. You don't want to, like, drive into the middle of them and die immediately. Oh, there's the unmatched power of the sun. I hope that's our sun. The Leora. We're back to Star Sector Sundays? Yippee! Yes, Sunday. That's what this is. Oh yeah, that's the, I think that's the, you know, the one that, it's an Ironclad Lions ship. I think that's what you're talking about. Also, damn. I mean, there really is such a difference between, like... As soon as all, like, the missiles and fight... You know, this is one problem I have with me specifically with UAF, is because they're so missile and fighter focused. It kind of hurts my performance. Which is a shame. Because it looks really cool. Get him. Double nuke. Oh. Once again, we have the that I don't think that's a semi-brief, though. Is that the... That can't be the Leora's missile, right? I don't think so. Leora. I have a solid computer in big fights, it turns it... Yeah, but the thing is, it's like... With, like, vanilla factions, it's not an issue, because there are a lot more limited use of fighters and missiles. All that extra pathing calculations causes, Oh, there it is. Oh, I missed. Oh. Okay, so that is... Okay, that is you. Right, it looks very... It's very bright, but it's just pushing them. It's not, like, killing them. Get out of here, ghosts. This is my turf. Yeah, now now that the enemies aren't spawning tons of missiles and fighters, the frame rate like went from 20 to 40 briefly. It is what it is. Yeah, that is kind of the downside of only using one CPU core. Like the Beatles said, "Here comes the sun." I mean, that is kind of the perfect song to just start playing when a nuke is dropping on you, on top of your city. you know? I wonder if that's what they were playing in Hiroshima. They must have known the Beatles back then, right? I might get my timeline wrong here, but I'm pretty sure the Beatles invented music, so they should have been around by that point. Well, that worked. Static. Back to home. Okay. Return to New Aurora. Oh, good. I should probably... yeah, go ahead. Be my guest. Yeah, okay. You guys are right. It does seem like if you sit on top of them, they kind of freak out a little bit. Okay. And we are getting targeted. Hold on. Military. It's just a raid, though. It's not an invasion. It's not the end of the world, but I would like to stop it if possible. Our military's not quite up to snuff. No salvage from ghosts. But we did get salvage from the ghost, didn't we? I thought Michael Jackson invented music. No, the Beatles invented music and Michael Jackson perfected music. There's a difference. Yeah, I mean, I can go back and salvage those wrecks. I just don't really need to. You know, maybe some of those ships, like, you know, in the future I might spend a story point if any of those ships end up being rare ships that are hard to find. I thought Crazy Frog perfected music. You do make a good argument. I'll have to check the historical records on that one. But I think, my understanding, as a scholar, is that Michael Jackson perfected like the theory behind music, and Crazy Frog made the perfect song using Michael Jackson's theory. But I could have that wrong, you know. It's been a while since I studied the subject. Okay. I did it. Military bounties. Well, I do have plenty of bounty work to do anyways. Okay, we got One-Armed Mantis and Vengeful Crow. Damn. This is an anime. Hello, beautiful. Protocols. Mimics. Space mimics. No, they're not remnants. Okay. Oh, I thought I was kind of hoping to say the other options too, but that's fine. Maybe I should have just said hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. Show bobs. Thanks for pulling me out of the fire. No problem. You know what? Go get yourself trapped in a fire again, and I'll do it again. Why not? You know, for old time's sake. I think that was good, right? That went well? Well, something broke. That's mildly funny. You would get minus 30 rep with both if you did? Damn. It just goes to show that the devs don't really understand their players, you know? Obviously, I have to take... It's like you can't just put a funny option like that and expect me not to take it. I mean, I didn't, but I was planning to. If I had the option to click on all of them, then I would have. Three and 4 are in the wrong order in the playlist, huh? Hold on. Let me just check that out. How could this happen? It should be impossible. Talk about this playlist, right? Alright, pause. Oh yeah, it is out of order. That is bizarre. I wonder why. Because okay, that should fix it. Awesome. Anyways, what do you guys want? Subject identification confirmed. Codename Starfarer. Automata Expeditionary Division has taken note of your presence. We will commence observation and record your actions. The Empress finds you to be interesting. Ending transmission. Oh, good. So I did get the Empress to notice me. Notice me, Senpai. Empress Senpai. Okay. So they're just looking. You can look, but don't touch. Right, and I also need to go save my people. I'm leaving now. My people need me. Time flows in the proper direction, thank God. Darn you for taking the words out of my mouth. When it comes to weeaboo technology, I'm 7 moves ahead. I know every cliche like the back of my hand. Don't even think about it. Let my people go, thus said the Lord. You know what? Fuck now, I'm forgetting what the movie is called, but you know the one. The DreamWorks movie where they cover the story of Moses. Good-ass movie. Let my people go kind of goes hard. It's a fire line. Whoever was writing the Bible, they cooked with that one. Prince of Egypt. Yeah, that's the one. New ship and new contact. Yeah, I did just notice the ship. It looks like we got one of these. Lionheart, huh? Cars? I mean, considering Cars 2 exists, I wouldn't put it past them to do it like a Bible story. It wouldn't be that strange. Yeah, get his ass. Looking forward to the Vanguard being 4 deployment points. It is kind of a shame because, you know, it is supposed to be the elite low-tech ship, or low-tech frigate, but I mean, it's kind of just a flawed concept in general. If a frigate doesn't have shields, it's just not going to have any longevity. That doesn't mean it's bad. That just means that it can't afford to be expensive. And not unless you give it like a cruiser level hull and armor, which would be a bit ridiculous. It's like, ah yes, this tiny ship has the same hull as an Eradicator. This makes sense. Yeah, I guess I'm fine. I don't really need to do anything. Ah. Nuclear hellfire. Yeah, there it is. Get his ass. Yes, he's finally doing something, and he backed off. At 0 flux. I mean, the enemy is outnumbering him, so I guess it's fair, but... just push forward with brute force. It'll be completely fine. Don't even worry about it. You know what? Probably kill this one. This guy's running away anyways. Yeah, I guess the built-in weapon already covers... You already have a built-in weapon that covers point defense, and another built-in weapon that covers, like, anti-armor. So it really only needs, like, anti-shield weapons, to be honest. I think the lightning blurs are a good choice. The paladin's cheap, at least. I don't know if it's the right choice. Well, the point defense weapon isn't actually stopping everything, so maybe the paladin is a good choice. Really double down on point defense. Yeah. What sort of special gimmick would you want on it? It's a good question. If I had a unique ship, what kind of gimmick would I slap on it? I don't know. Probably need some time to think about that. I mean, I think the idea of repositioning ships is kind of useful. Maybe something that allows you to... So, the Hyperion can teleport itself, but what about a ship that can teleport teammates? I mean, if you could use it on capital ships, it would be broken, so it'd probably have to be limited to only teleporting frigates. I don't know how good that would be, but it'd certainly be interesting. You know, actually, as a player, it would probably be great because you would be able to just, whenever your ships are just not doing what you want them to do, you could just teleport them into the right spot. Like if they're being too aggressive, you can teleport them back. If they're being not aggressive enough, you can teleport them forward. That sort of thing. That'd be kind of cool. Could distance be based on hull size? Yeah, maybe something like that. Or like capital ships you can barely move at all. Whereas frigates you can move like 10 times further. Game balance, not in my Weeb mods. I mean, yeah, but the thing, if you could move a capital ship, like, it doesn't even need to be a lot. Just like moving it 1 times its hull length would be kind of insane in some situations. It would need a little warm-up to stop it using from dodging missiles. Maybe. The thing is, if you're targeting frigate, like if it's limited to only frigates, then that wouldn't be an issue. Because frigates can already dodge missiles anyways. Although, let's see. Do I have breach missiles yet? No, I don't want swarmers, I want breaches. Shiver me timbers, I want them breaches. Probably gonna drop the Blue Lobster, to be honest. I don't think this fits what we're trying to do with this fleet. This guy's been alright. Others... Kelpie is definitely not it. Alright, we need some names for the Tempests. Come up with some, like, anime twin names. What would be a good set of names for twins? Right, these guys, because open port, right? Something like that. 12 days. We're going to miss that one, that's fine. We're going to stop this. Then I might jump to do this mining station if possible. And then after that, probably go get this bounty. Ram and Rem? You are so right. I have not... Maybe it's my fault for not actually catching up on ReZero. And obviously the better one is Rem, naturally. Stability is plummeted. Awesome. You love to see it. Why? Oh, well that would be why. Because these two buildings aren't working. But it's still, you know what? 5? Good enough. 5 is good enough. And this is about to upgrade and get even better. Although, will it continue working? Yeah, no, it's not. That's fine. This is fine. At least making bank. And you know what? I think at the end of the day, money's the only thing that matters. Don't utter the blue maid's name or the ore monster will come for you. Oh, is that what happens? I haven't gotten that far. ReZero has a season now. I mean, it does have at least one season. Possibly more. Yeah, it's only going to provide... No, wait, it actually got worse. Hold on. Hold on. So... It actually got worse. So when it was just an orbital station, there was enough supplies to meet the demand, so it provided +1 stability. But now that I've upgraded it to a battle station and it's too low on supplies, it provides 0 stability. That feels kind of unfair. But I guess it is what it is. And at least we should have fewer shipping disruptions now that we've got the pirate deal. I probably just need to colonize this and get a military base up and running. Yeah, we'll probably just skip the mining. Do we have a catalytic core? I don't think so. No. Yeah, we'll have to skip the mining, put that on a different planet. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Do I have any beta cores? That's a good question. I might have got a... No, I do have 1 beta core. So that would actually... You're absolutely right. That would work. It means it's only missing 1, so it has... Yeah, that brings the stability up by 1. Brilliant. Tug named Subaru. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Just getting like an ox or something and name it Subaru. I'm down for that. I am on board. So what are we naming this? Mint? Right, we need something to accompany New Neo Tokyo. Cosma is also a good one. Economics 101. Breath mint? No, weeaboos don't use those. This is a known fact. New Tokyo. I think we had a name last time, but I don't remember. Skyforge? Osaka? Hiroshima? Given the state of the planet... No, we've got to save Osaka for a barren, bombarded planet, of course. Or, no, sorry, Hiroshima would be barren, bombarded. Mimikko. Shin-nu Neo Tokyo. Yeah, barren bombarded with ruins would have to be Hiroshima, for sure. Nah, I doesn't quite sound as terrible as Love Palace. Mimikko Love Palace. I mean, it's gonna be heated in here. It's gonna be hot. Just like Miku's love. Incredible. I think this might be the best idea. I can't do military first because it's kind of useless until it grows. Guess we'll lead with like heavy... No, heavy industry is also kind of useless. Actually, to be completely fair, most of them are useless at the first. I guess we'll just get refining. It's the least terrible. Mimikko Love Palace. Sugoi. Waterworld. Middle East Shan. Naming a Barren World beach episode would be iconic. Or, yeah, if it was a water world, it'd be iconic, but you said ironic. I getcha. But I already named a ship beach episode, so having a ship and a planet named beach episode seems a bit redundant. Doki Doki Miku Club. Possibly. 50 supplies. How much else? Yeah, I probably still want more. Money's not doing great, but we can fix that real quick. They're in the system. Oh, they've changed their target to the... Huh, I didn't know they could do that. As soon as I set up Mimikko Love Palace, they changed targets over there. Arrived in system. I guess I'll just sit here. Hello. Oh, and taxes, of course. Alright, Persian League, show me what you got. Squad of fucking losers. Although, to be fair, I would do the same thing. But when I do it, it's good, and when they do it, it's bad. That's the key difference. I think I need to make this one more aggressive. I want to see the Gundam destroy things. Yeah, they're going to turn Mimikko into New Hiroshima. And not if I can stop it. It's me, Tom Cruise, also known as The Last Samurai. I don't know, I didn't watch the movie. Call the gun... Yandere? You know what? Good point. We can just call things Yandere and Tsundere. No, Rem! Get out of there! Whoa, that was close. Yeah, naming them was the right call. Naming them's the good idea. Watch out, Yandere-chan! Get his ass. Yandere simulator? Well, we can put Yandere in the simulator. Yo, wait! What if I named them Yandev? Now that would go crazy. No, that'd have to be an administrator, right? I have to name an administrator Yandev. Or maybe just an officer. Either one will do. Consume the goon chalice. Did you know he used to roll the dice? You know the video I'm talking about. Man, this thing really is, like, only slightly bigger than a destroyer, even though it's a cruiser. Nah, the Eagle doesn't stand a chance. Level 7 officer, get out of here. It's not even close, brother. It's 100 years too early for you to face me. It is a bit annoying when the ship that I'm following just, like, drives somewhere else. Ooh. Yeah, look at that damage. Nah, this thing's fair and balanced, for sure. This victory was promised me 3,000 years ago. I gently opened the door. It's a bit long. Kudere is a quiet phase. Yeah, you know what? That is true. Kudere is an appropriate name for a phase ship. Does beg the question what tsundere would be, though. Because yandere you can just kind of slap on any of them. You know, it's simple violence, but... Tsundere would have to be... You'd have to put tsundere as a ship that causes friendly fire. I think that's the key. A ship that causes a significant amount of friendly fire. Possibly one equipped with semi-breves. That might be the key. Top, the Rasengan, the Ram, Fist of the North. Okay, let's see. This one's still just named Yamakaze. Yeah, I think we're dropping Blue Lobster. We're gonna keep the Lion. You know what? This might be tsundere. I think you are tsundere material. UAF is Lionheart? No. This makes sense. Right, that's a named character. Yeah, most of these are characters. Shinji Ikari. Megamax. Yeah, I don't think I actually have any room to rename them. That's too bad. I'll save it for an administrator then. Yandev is the... Oh, Yandere is the green mobile armor that the pirates have. Well, that's too bad that I don't have one. This is where I'd put my Yandere. If I had one! Oh, you got target analysis. Good job. You know what? If you're going to be piloting that thing... Hold on. What is the system? Royal Maneuvering Jets. Okay. Yeah, I think if you're going to be piloting this one... Doesn't it make sense to get missile spec? For the Lion's Roar? I think it does. Makes a lot of sense. Probably don't need bulkheads. Instead, give me those specs. It's still way overfluxed, though. Shouldn't we just get another missile? think we should just get another missile. Something like that. That's better. Yeah, okay. Much better. Microflak. Nobody laugh. Yeah, I don't think I'm changing that one. Uh-huh. No, this seems fine. Just need more story points and such. More story points, more money. Give me a little bit of everything. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to have to disregard you. Not because I don't need more officers, but because you're a woman. Sorry, it's a cultural thing. You know, sexism in the workplace is kind of like a... You know, it's just standard issue, honestly. Like, you know, it's a long-standing tradition. I can't really... Like, I can't be the one to buck the trend. It's a long-standing tradition in my country. Nothing personal. Do I really only have... Huh, I lost a lot of those. Over fuel capacity. Okay, that's the one. Alright, let's see if we can get to that mining station. Probably not, but I'll try. This ship is made to fight your frame rate. Hell yeah. Dropping... It's Star Sector Dropping Frames Edition. Who knows? There might be something good over there. There probably isn't, but there could be. Do I want to build any of these first? Not really. I think I want to upgrade to Megaport first. And then just take some cheap defenses. Well, we don't even need to start that yet because it's still building the refinery. Hazard pay is probably a good idea. Freeport's probably a good idea. Let's get that growth rate up. Come on, team. Let's put some work into it. You know what? Zagon sounds like a name you would hear in an anime, to be honest. I should probably just accept these. Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, I've already accepted that one, right? That's why. I was confused. I was like, they're not asking me to do the same thing again, are they? No, of course not. That would be ridiculous. Yeah, there's all those unique ships. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it in time. But we can at least get the mining station. How is Star Sector going? It's going all right. Have you got any super capitals yet? No. I did try to get the gown, because I don't want to go all in on the UF. I'd like to use some of the other mods too. But it just wouldn't drop. We did get the UAF's queen to start paying attention to us, so I'm sure that'll lead to a super capital eventually. I mean, otherwise, what's the point? 4 days. Okay, no, we got this. We save? We just sprint for the desert world, because that's where it is. For a second, I thought the Cordians. For a second, I thought it said Candace. That would have been way better, to be honest. Bro, are they even trying? Yo, I think the remnants just gave up. What is this? They ain't got no cores. They ain't even got no cores. Shine. Damn, that was cool. I should do that in the future. $60 million loan for waifu. Sounds kind of cheap. Yeah, I thought we were undergoing waifu inflation, but that sounds pretty affordable. And I was right, we did get an item, just not one that's actually good. Huh. What do you know? Diable Avionics, okay. Not bad. I'm not sure why all of this is controlled by the Sindrian Diktat. That is kind of odd. It's a little bit strange. I wonder how that happened. Oh, you know what? I should be there when the gate hole arrives so I can get the story point, right? Shoot. I mean, we'll get there. We'll be fast enough. Gate. Is there a gate here? No. Thule. We're at war with them, right? Yeah. So they might attack us. That's fine. We can take them. Yes, Gato. By the power of Gato, I will... Really? I was in the middle of my speech. You can't even wait for... Fine. You know what? If you want to die that badly, be my guest. And this one, I'll pilot it myself. Zero is in Corvus on the abandoned station, but need 2 story points. Okay. I will add that to the... I'll make a note as soon as we get out of this battle. I don't know which one Zero is, but I'm guessing that's a Mimikko assistant. Got him. Okay. You know what would be kind of funny as an enemy? Is if sometime... It would be kind of funny if there occasionally fleets would just spawn with like 15 kites loaded up with Reapers. And like expanded missile racks. You know, not all the time, but like some of the time. If you're running frigates, then you have no problem. But if you're mostly relying on capital ships, then it becomes a bit of a tower defense to try and stop all of them. Area 51 type tactics. They can't stop all of us. Although unfortunately, kites cannot Naruto run, and therefore you can shoot them. I'll let him take the Wayfarer. Let's get over here. Ra already did that? Yeah. I mean, as a player, you can obviously do that. I'm thinking, like, kites as an enemy. Because I have said this before, but I do think that it would be nice if some of the enemy, like, faction fleets specialized into specific areas. Because right now, if you're fighting, like, a Persian League fleet, then it's just a soup of everything that the Persian League has. Or if you're fighting a pirate fleet, it's a soup of everything that the pirate fleets have. Which is fine, but I think sometimes they should specialize, like, some of the fleets should specialize into specific areas. Like, imagine a Persian League fleet that specializes more into the fighters. And so it's like, and it really leans into their interceptors. Because right now, you only ever see, like, 1 or 2 carriers in any of their fleets. But, like, what if you had, like, one where it's like, okay, this one specifically is really leaning into the fighters, and less so on the missiles. I think having that would add a bit more variety to the encounters, which could be nice. Yeah, I don't really need to recover anything. Be gone. I'm a Gundam. Does that mean people pilot you? What exactly are you trying to say? Yeah, stupid Persian League. Star-Lord does exactly that? Oh, does it? Maybe I'll have to have a look. It arrived. Okay. I think it says that when it, like, first arrives. But we should still be able to get a story point. Probably. Maybe. Depends on where it is. Yeah, it's still out there. It's not until it arrives, like, here that you actually... Okay. Great. It's either the nav buoy or the sensor ray. I mean, the sensor ray does help you detect slipstreams, which is nice. But also nav buoy is nice. Alpha core spotted. Yes. Kitten 31 has become an alpha core. Nice. Have you met Crow of UAF yet? Yes, we did that earlier today. I was tempted to say, hello, beautiful woman, which would have been funny, but I ended up clicking a different option instead. Pretty sure I'd be... Yeah, I mean, watching a player-designed fleet ambush you would be potentially kind of rough. I do think that having, like, specially designed fleets that you can take up as, like, contact bounties... I mean, this is what mods already do, is they give you specially designed fleets. But having something like that in vanilla, where you have, like, specially designed fleets that are more challenging, not just through raw numbers, but also through just having good loadouts, would be kind of nice, especially as an optional challenge. Although it does seem like we're kind of getting some of that already. I did get the story point. Okay. So I guess we're taking apart... the sensor array. Yeah, we'll leave the nav buoy. Do I want to do that, or do I want the nav buoy? Yeah, we'll just take this one. Break it. Break it and take it. Another one? Can you fucking stop for like 5 minutes? God damn. Well, at least we have a gate now, so we don't have to waste a couple weeks traveling back and forth from the other system. Replace all the UAF mod with VTubers portraits. That... Not a bad idea. Instead of using generic anime portraits, using specifically VTubers. So that way people can point and go, oh my god, that's that VTuber that I know. There is advantages to that. There is. UAF not weeb enough? You can always become more weeb. It can always get worse. Although I guess maybe you could call it better, depending on your perspective. Do I have time for this? I really want to kill this guy. Giant primary star. To one of these. Alright, someone said Corvus system. Hold on. Abandoned station. Something like this. Loot box. Because that's what it is. I think we have enough time to go do this bounty. Let's go kill some people. Fuel. Yeah, our fuel's gonna be fine. Just gonna quick save first. Hentai screenshots to catch all the knowers. Yeah, that would be... I wouldn't go that far, but... that would definitely... As a marketing strategy, I think that would be a good idea. Especially if you put them in, like, the thumbnail of the stream. Like, that would definitely get attention. I'm not sure if it's the right kind of attention, but it would get attention. It's the storm ghosts. Do we need... Oh yeah, we do still need to find old slot, that's true. Not because we're going to use it, but because we can't see the threat. Vroom. It only hits 4,300 armor. Dang, that's so much worse than 4,700 armor. Literally unusable. Oh, I guess they're happy. Okay. Are we in the right system? I'm going to take that as a no. It's got to be over here then. I need that cash. Oh, I didn't get enough supplies. Oops. Well, that's a shame. Let's pause repairs then. Are we in the right system now? Yes. Yes, we are. Some distance away. My favorite kind. Actually, I don't think the neutrino scanner can find fleets, can it? So it'd be kind of useless anyways. Oh, hold on. That's the one. They even got S mods. Danger level 4? I don't think so. Ooh, supplies. Hold on. Not a lot, but it's something, I guess. Yeah, okay, they still know who I am. Shoot. Not if I go invisible. Classic strategy. They'll never see this coming. We might have the exact same ships than when we showed up before, but we're totally different, like a different guy. As far as they're concerned, we are a completely different guy. Neutrino scanner usually detects fleets. Oh, I guess... Oh, that's interesting. I've never really used it for that. Maybe it does work. They're running away. Cowards. Time to count the frames? I'm sure it won't... No, it'll definitely be that bad. It definitely will. It's not going to be good. We're fighting the... I think, you know what? I think legitimately every single mod faction I added for this run spams missiles and fighters. I think all of them do. Except maybe... No, even Iron Shell is still more focused on battle carriers rather than battleships. Modders love their battle carriers. Let it be known. Alright, surely the nukes are going to hit. Yes. Alright, we got some good hits in. For once. Okay, we could probably drop that. Maybe avoid this one. Tempest is going a little far forward over here. That should be fine, though. Actually remembering to use my fighters, set to engage. Not that I needed them, because I'm winning. You know what? Have them go after the kite, actually. Huh, nice try. Alright, that's probably fine. Ooh, it's got a Tachyon Lance. Not a bad choice. I would die for a battleship with PD spam focused. There probably is something like that. Maybe a more low-tech focused mod. Anubis plus ultra-sized? Mmm. You've heard of the Anubis. Get ready for the plus-sized Anubis. Get nuked, idiot. What? Maybe don't do that, actually. Alright, we got 50 billion carriers to get through now. Oh, semi-brief. That's actually a pretty good shot. I think we got 0 friendly fire off of that, and it took out multiple ships. I think the semi-brief has been a lot more of a positive than a negative, you know? I was promised friendly fire, and it has happened. But not too much. You know, really only like once or twice on a couple of frigates. Alright, let's nuke them. Oh wait, the nuclear bomber's already coming in. It's a bit overkill, but you know what? Fuck it. The actual bounty ship that we want to get is this thing. Because I'm pretty sure that's a unique variant of that ship. Not that I plan to use it. But it does have an interesting gimmick of, like, loading up on 1,000,000 small mount weapons. Like, let's take a look at this thing. So, hold on, let's see if we can get a better look. Because the gimmick for this thing is, as you can see, it has a lot of small weapons. It has 1 large slot and then, like, what, 20 small slots? Something like that. No, not you. You. How many small mounts? 18. Yeah, 1 large, 18 small. Putting that on a battle cruiser is definitely a unique choice. Yeah, because the default version of this ship has a bunch of medium slots, but then this special variant trades them all out for small slots. Maybe I should use it instead of the one I have now. Oh, right, yeah, they're going to deploy all their, all those. Would love to see you play/build fleets for Diable Avionics. Would you ever consider it? I would. I do have a couple things that I want to cover on vanilla first, but you know, in the same way that I've made like videos building vanilla fleets, I might do like, here's a Diable Avionics fleet. Something like that could definitely work. Alright, that gave us money. I like money. And we almost have enough story points to do stuff. We're most of the way there. Here's the nearest gate. It's actually over here. Do I actually want to go there? Or do I just want to go... You know what? I should probably talk to Dawn. Should probably just see what she's up to. It's been a while. Hey, buddy. There's also a contact I could develop, right? Vengeful Crow, that's the one. Let's see, I think this is the... May Carry, I think, is the... May Carry. Or me when I'm playing League of Legends, I may carry. Just kidding, I would never. The Aurora is set to priority, huh? Our Tritachion doesn't like us. Well, that's too bad. Yeah, I think she's just the default contact that you start with, so I'm probably fine with just deleting her and developing Vengeful Crow instead. I do owe money, Fish, that's true. Yeah, Diable Avionics definitely very cool. Undeniably cool. Don't just believe me. Don't take my word for it. You know, there's just some peer-reviewed studies out there confirming it. Nia's the main one you want. Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure May Carry is just like the, because whatever faction you start with, they just give you a default contact at like medium importance. So I can just delete her without any issues. Transponder on. How's my faction developing? Yeah, it's still in the negatives, that's fine. Oh, I should probably start building more stuff. I hear that's important. So I've been told. Yeah, the output's not going to be much unless we get a catalytic core. It's about time I go find those motherships, huh? There's just so many things to do. Oh yeah, and of course I also need, supply. Give me work for me. Oh, one of those, huh? Bit of an awkward spot, but it's like the only one that's actually challenging and a decent amount of money, so I guess I'll accept. I don't think they're going to have anything that I want in terms of production capacity. Yeah, I mean, they can build Hyperions apparently, but or maybe this is based off my blueprints. What? Oh, it's tiny. I was like, why is it so big? No, it's actually small. It's just the sprite is scaled up quite a lot. Same with that one. You know what? That's fine. We don't need them. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. Right. So yeah, we're going to have to do that bounty, but it's close to our home, so that's fine. Yeah, I guess I should go to Corvus and pick this person up. Speaking of, I can delete that now. Oh, that's true. I can just ask them to build the cheapest thing and get a reputation boost. Honestly, I use that option so infrequently that I kind of forget that that's something you can do. Oh shoot, right, they're invading. Well, we can use the gate in like a couple days, so we'll be fine. We'll get there slightly late. pretty sure they... Yeah, no, they're going to be late. That's fine. We're completely fine. 5 days. If we need to, we can just rush to the gate. Yeah, it's right over there. Okay. Life inside. Maybe they're trying to hide something. Near the source of the signal. Breach. Target in sight. Anime girl. Gun her down. Oh wait, that's not an option. Wait, don't gun her down. Station is becoming save the rest, I'll go look for her. Titanly clenching. Yeah, that's definitely a word. Rainbow glow under the star's light. Azure light in her eyes. Mm-hmm. The crew safely returned? The person seems to be a robot. Captain Sama. 0 is called Alpha 0. Incredible. So we got a robot. We got a fucking clanker. 10% faster fighter replacement rate. Psychic nanoreplicator. 50% fighter engagement range. What? Allows us... Wait. It also allows a unique hull mod that adds an extra fighter deck. What is happening? That's a lot of things. Hold on. Sorry, Mizuki. We might, we'll just put you to the side for now. She gives access to a unique hull mod. Providing 1 extra fighter bay. Huh. So if I take off the point defense and stuff, we might actually be able to get... No, it's only got 40 ordnance points, though. Might have to save her for another ship. It is kind of neat. 50% engagement range as well. Interesting. Well, we'll worry about that later when we get another carrier, I guess. Give her the 8 fighter base ship from the UN. I don't need the 8 fighter base ship. I got plenty of fighter base. We're doing just fine. She a broken captain too? No kidding. Which one are they targeting? Getting Shin Karekawa. Oh, right. Thing is, even though it's... That's right, it's still bugged. Because it still says... Because she changes the name to Shin Karekawa. But then, it still says New Neo Tokyo here. I keep forgetting that. I guess I can sell things here. Not gonna need these. You can never have enough bays. Tell that to Michael Bay. Laugh. don't think I need to do anything here. I will eventually get the planetary shields. Not because they're useful, but because they're red. Yes, excellent. I see that all of you have incredible senses of humor. But of course you do. This is the best community. Invasion fleet? Come on, get out of here. You guys think you stand a chance with that garbage? It's embarrassing. You're making a fool of yourselves, and you don't even realize it. I am not one of your anime girls. I do not have to laugh. Who said my powers are limited to anime girls? Well, you'll see soon enough. You'll all see. Okay, so this thing is... Yeah, this is, those. Somehow the Persian League got their hands on mechs. And, I mean, they seem pretty good, because it got hit directly by... termination sequence, and its hull is still completely intact. There you go. Okay, they've got a lot of armor, I guess, but their hull is still normal. Bro, how does she end up all the way back here every time? That's crazy. Yeah, I do love how you can always tell where the semi-brief is, because it's just, the missile icon is just so big. Sure comes in handy. And the semi-brief is just the perfect standoff weapon. If things are at a standstill and both fleets aren't able to push forward, just hit them with the semi-brief. Easy. Zero has a quest to the Alpha site. Needs an Alpha core to get her sister. Interesting. Oh. The lion's roar doing its job. You'll love to see it. I think we can drop these now. Watch out, Hound! Get out of there! Oh, here comes another one. Yeah, you can see that mass plays a big role. The Lynx died again. That's fine. A small price to be paid for the power of the Lynx. Huh? They're talking to each other. But well, hold on. I don't have combat chatter installed, but apparently if you have Arma and you get the hull mod that gives the fighters, like, officers, they just talk to each other anyways. They don't need combat chatter. Did he use a Nuco for Lynx? Yes. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's acting the same as combat chatter. It's just, you know, not from. It's just from a different mod. I didn't expect that. Also, their names are apparently Levi and Sellers. What is bro selling? Do I click full assault? I don't think it's necessary. We're pretty fine with how things are going. One day they just became sentient. Yeah, that was... Yeah, honestly, I don't think that was even programmed into the mod. Like, the characters just became sentient. Nobody tell them they're in a video game. I mean, if they find out, who knows what will happen. What about one where they've got nothing but semi-reeves on them? That's the kind... I mean, that, honestly, I think you would make that like a main menu mission. I think that's what you would do. Is you give the player like 5 Anubises and put them up against a fleet that's all in on semi-reeves. That would be like main menu mission material. I am using Wingcom on one of my ships. The unmatched power of the Buffalo Mark II, let's go! Damn. The enemy must be real strong if they were able to win that match. Don't let your guard down. This Gemini has some tricks up its sleeve. Well, I guess none of those matter in the face of nuclear bombs. To be fair. Pursue. Don't jinx the links. How strong are these things? Special. Booster. Fast missile racks and booster. Man, these things have so many abilities, it's ridiculous. Yeah, invasion failed, no kidding. Yeah, we only got 4. Do I want systems expertise on this thing? You know what? It does have high energy focus, so I think the answer is yes. I think that's affirmative. Man, it's so expensive to restore. It does just have a tendency to blow up, so I think we'll just leave it for now. It's fine. Ooh, more levels up. Do you need anything? I mean, you've got the basics down, and you're already mentored, so it's not like it's not like I get to choose too much. Systems expertise is not bad. The elite bonus is always good, and the extra range on termination sequence is nice. Missile spec only really adds a couple more sabos, so I don't think so. I don't think ordnance expertise does too much. So it's like 33. 33 dissipation is not bad, I guess. But yeah, I think I'm more inclined to just take systems expertise and make it elite later. You could always remove the automation and links and put God inside. Who's God? Have you seen the cost of super caps? I mean, I've seen the cost of the gown before, but I haven't seen the UAF ones. And you... You probably just want... Yeah, I think you just want combat endurance at this point. But you didn't get it. this is why your parents call you a disappointment. Well, anyways. None of these are great. Because all in on ballistics, energy weapon mastery is kind of useless. Maneuvering jets doesn't work exactly super well. Man, legitimately, these options are just not good for this ship and this loadout. How could you, boss? Listen. I tell you the truth. I tell it like it is, okay? Like on those podcasts where, guys talk about stuff that they definitely know what they're talking about. I'm like one of those guys, right? I tell it like it is. I tell it the harsh truths. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If you're a bitch, I'm going to call you a bitch. All right? Deal with it. And if you can't deal with it, I mean, that's on you. I don't make the rules. It is what it is. That's life. Yeah, I think impact mitigation might be our best choice here. Kind of lame, but... Well, I mean, impact mitigation's just never bad. Even when it only has, like, 800 armor, it's still pretty good. The other option is to just get systems expertise and make it elite, but at the very least, you cannot underestimate how valuable the second effect on impact mitigation is. Minus 50% weapon and engine damage is just always good. So it's not exactly optimal, but it's not bad either. Right, and I think you're kind of stuck with nothing good, so I want to mentor you, but I want to save story points. It's a bit awkward. Do I want any of these? Oh, you know what? I didn't recover any of those unique ships. That's fine. Who needs them anyways? We're not going to have room for them. We're too preoccupied with more important stuff. Is it just me, or do these sentries always pop up in black hole systems? I'll have you know I paid a lot of money for this position. That's true. Let it be known. Bribes do work. For the low price of like, I don't know, $5 donation, then I won't make fun of you for the rest of the stream. That's right, we're getting into right, if nothing else works, I'll make money using emotional blackmail. I'm told it's a very effective strategy. Overlord Suite. If this ship is destroyed in combat, the assigned core will be permanently lost. Oh, interesting. So this makes... Wait, if you combine this... Hold on. This is something else. Taking all of the AI core skills and transferring it to all the fighters is kind of insane. And then it's like, okay, if it dies in combat, it loses them. You lose it permanently. But so what? If it's a carrier, you're not putting it on the front line anyways. 2 blueprints for the same ship. Epic. Take that. Secondary focus. Oh, in that case, that cheap. Well, in that case, funny dance, funny man. All right, well, you know what? Fair enough. If you're going to pay the bribes, then we're going to live with the vibes. I take back what I said earlier. You're actually very smart and handsome, and your parents love you. I must have mistaken you for someone else when I said those things. ISO exploration package. I think someone mentioned this earlier. Increases sensor range. So yeah, this is like a non-combat thing. It is nice though. I might get the ISO. I keep calling it the ISO, the ICU. ISO. Very nice. I mean, that's not what I'm here for, but it is nice. They're just located in system. Okay. Long nose. Or perhaps enlightenment. The bakunk is the symbol of enlightenment, of course. Here, $5 of imaginary money. I'm kind of tempted to take imaginary money just because it would be funny. But on the other hand, I feel like that kind of undermines the concept of a bribe, doesn't it? Holy shit, these guys do not give up. God damn. First I'm taking imaginary money, and now I've got to fight imaginary fleets. What is this? I think that's it. I think I saw him. Get over here. Yep, that is them. Oh, they're even chasing somebody. Don't worry, pirates. I'm here to save you. Pirates are friends, not food. I learned that from Finding Nemo. Looks like the party's getting started. Yeah. I love how it just shows like the fighter icon, it doesn't show the person's name. I don't know which Wingcom that is. Is it Sellers? Or is it the other guy whose name I don't remember? Is this a unified chat? No, it's only YouTube chat. If it's not showing up on the side, you might have it set to top chat instead of live chat. Which you probably do, because that's the default, but, you know. It's a very silly thing. That's true. Pirates are very generous. They do donate a lot of supplies and fuel. In a sense, they're the player's best ally. Hell, they even give you EXP. One of the most valuable commodities. It's not a commodity, though. Be gone! Double nuke. Isn't all money in this day and age imaginary? I mean, that's the nature of fiat currency. So you do have a point. But when that inflation hits, it becomes double imaginary. Come on. Fuck. I was really hoping at least one of those would get through, but no. Yeah, top chat's probably for when there's like a lot of people. But this chat's only a moderate amount of people. So you can set it to live and it's not an issue. Oh, you know what? These things are actually really strong, by the way. The Rampart. I was doing some testing in the simulator, and I have to say, one test I did against Remnants with all AI cores, and then the next test I fought against exclusively Ramparts with alpha cores. And the Ramparts did way more damage, to be honest. Ramparts, if they were allowed to have alpha cores, apparently are actually going to inflict more damage on you than, like, the actual Remnants. With Radiance and all that. They lack survivability, but their damage output is pretty nice. You're surrounded. Come out of that vehicle with your hands up. Ooh, got 1 hit. 2 hits. Not bad. Can somebody get the engines, please? I can't shoot him. Right, there we go. Much better. Yeah, ramparts... Out of all the derelicts, ramparts are the ones that are actually good. Only problem is that they don't have shields, but they do have rugged construction, so it's not like the end of the world. And, you know, makeshift shields is getting buffed. They're removing the top speed penalty in the next patch. There's that. We do still need to hunt that down. Yeah, also need to do that. Man, John Joe Sector's a busy guy. Invasion aborted, no longer hostile. Nah, I'm pretty sure it's because you got your ass kicked, but I mean, you tell yourself whatever you like. Don't think I need this anymore. Now that I have a gate, it's a lot easier to find this place. Threat and Omega tier list when. That's a good point. I'll try to make some tier lists this week. Or at least get one of them out. How's the... Yeah, I guess that's fine. Man, I really need to find those. I really need to find those motherships. Where are they? Okay, it's exploration. Debris field, jungle world. I don't think I care about that. Yeah, I think I can delete the survey data. Orbital installation. Well, I mean, that's the same as this thing. No, I don't have any. Damn. Okay, I guess missions should help us find them. Except we don't have those. Okay. That's fine. We'll just go to the core worlds. We'll find them. Oh, can I finally do this? Okay, great. Hopefully it doesn't ask too much of me. But I guess we'll find out in a second. Right, now we quick save, and now we're going to do this. You wish to sneak up on this Demon Lord? Oh boy. Fun fact, when you get Dawn to join, if you take her to see all the Luddic shrines, you get unique dialogue for each one after finishing the quest. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, apparently her questline, or her character is pretty fleshed out. Like, if you start using the demonic hull mods that the church hates, she leaves you. Which makes sense. Spin. Thank you, Sergeant Gunnery. Apparently she's the Demon Lord. What is this? Is this some kind of isekai? What is this? The devil is a part-timer, but instead the devil is a Mimikko assistant? Is that what we're going for? I don't know how to duel. Oh yeah, you're my next target. Let's duel, hero. But the threat of fate has indicated that you are the strongest person in this world. She even says this world. I'm not even wrong. As soon as I saw Demon Lord, I knew. I already know. Victory in this world is determined by piloting skill and not swords and spears? Oh my... Holy... Wow. I'm just that good. You feel like you need to brush up on some isekai novels about hero versus demon lord. I'm just that good. I could see it coming from a mile away. Where is your companion? Since I'm doing a quest about conquering the world, my best friend is more interested in other things about different worlds, like magic items for alchemy. Uh-huh. Hopefully the camera in the meeting room can't record these stuff. I'm sorry, what? The girl dragged you across the portal. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Hello, beautiful maiden. Hello, beautiful maiden. All of these material will be free today. I should probably be reading these because it would be way funnier. Excuse us, Captain. Eureka did not do anything rude to you, did she? Eureka is a demon lord looking to challenge strong heroes. She had ruled many worlds. She never really destroyed anything, and instead ended wars or defeated monsters. Mm-hmm. Oh, I get both of them. I thought I was just getting a demon lord. Eureka has been yelling about wanting to see the ship duel you're talking about. Okay. What? No! I hate learning! I can't bring myself to read anything! Yo, you should have said that earlier. God damn. This might be the best character. It's not like this demon lord can't learn either. What? You look at a report card. C. I mean, that's technically a pass. Strong potential. I'm guessing she's an no, the other one's got to be an administrator. It seems like you've somehow removed my ability to bring messages back from the void. I don't have... No, I don't have automatic filtering on. I'll have to check the settings, but I'm pretty sure I didn't change anything. Riri and our princesses are fighting and sent to this world. Yes. Don't make no skills elite, it will crash the game. I'm not making any of the Mimikko, the unique skills elite, because I've heard that before about like half of them. At this moment, an emergency report was sent to your implant regarding Nonona's mysterious potion. Captain, this is a standard armor plate. Normally the laser takes less than 3 seconds to burn to plate. Yet this one is almost undamaged. These two kids, they really are from Isekai. Sugoi. Oh no, they're both pilots, okay. Well, this one only has an elite ability. Duel of the Fate. Bro, is this Star Wars? What is happening? I guess I'll keep you guys around, but I don't think they do anything. Minus 10% damage taken from beams and taken by armor. Okay. Release elementals from engine to target missiles and fighters. And some of these elite abilities are like where all the juice is, but unfortunately, they might just crash the game, so I can't actually get them. Every 50 seconds, we'll use her ingredients to reload all medium missiles in large slot. So because she makes potions, she has the ability to just reload missiles. Yeah, that tracks. Actually, the Demon Lord seems less useful than her friend. Wait, if you give her the elite bonus, she can use Magical Devouring Fury as a hull mod. What the fuck is going on? You know what? I'm out of officers anyways. We're not using them. They're just going to sit there and in my trophy room. As they should. God damn, I need more story points. Let's go kill stuff. That should solve that problem. And hopefully some of that stuff includes some probes so that we can actually find the damn motherships. Make them pilot demon ships. But which demon ships? I don't think Mimikko Assistant adds any ships, does it? Any you find. Great, well I'll keep my eyes open for demon ships. Money. Well, that's kind of in the wrong direction, but that's fine. Alright, missions. Is there really no... None? Nothing? Come on, surely you guys have some missions you can offer. Please? Senpai, please notice cooler. Check my last ping for more on what's voided comments. I can't see in chats that have been held in review, and I can't seem to bring them back. Yeah, I guess something must have changed. I'll fiddle with that after stream. Yeah, hold on. Nope, nothing interesting. Damn. Bro, they all spawned in at once. Fair. They're spawn camping. I just want the mining station. Leave me alone. Watch this, we're about to do a... Yeah, this is perfection. I'll never see this one coming. Open the pods. 159 crew. Drugs. Let's go. More crew, more drugs. Perfect. What the hell is this? Another ICU. Helmont. Okay. Kind of hoping for colony items, but that's fine. Yeah, that's a full-on Nexus, so this is a red system. From what I looked up, it seems to be related to enabling automatic filtering as it makes... Okay. Well, let me see. Let me just... you know what? Let's do it right now. Moderation. Okay. Yeah, okay, so let's just turn the auto mod completely off. And maybe now that'll work. So when are you getting Darkest Dungeon playthrough, Crimson Court? I would like to do that. I mean, I could just start that next week, to be honest. I was thinking about doing... Because I would like to do something else instead of Lobotomy Corporation. Although I do want to finish Lobotomy Corporation, I want to take a break from it. So maybe doing a full Darkest Dungeon run would be a perfect... kind of the perfect thing. All that debug clicking. You got the blood of a Linux user. Perhaps. But that's a discussion for the future. I miss the old technical difficulty streams. Ah, yes, the classic. Everybody loves watching debugging streams, technical difficulties. Honestly, stuff like that in the future is probably going to be the only way to know that your streamer isn't AI, is if they're too incompetent to be AI. With the rate things are going. It's like, how do we know? It's like, yeah, how do you know your favorite streamer is even human? Don't worry. He's way too incompetent to be an AI. Dwarf primary star. So this one. The bones are calling. AI can handicap itself also. I mean, yeah, to a degree. What's this? It's probably just a debris field. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. I'll take it. If you get the same thing wrong as ChatGPT and it matches Reddit. That's true. That is another tell. Man, I love shitty AI summaries where they just take the top result from Reddit, whether or not it's actually true. That's my favorite. Everybody give a round of applause for AI in chat so that the corporations scraping all this data know that this is exactly what we want and that we're very happy about it. Okay. Sure. Boo clankers. I mean, fair. Some AI just want to watch the world burn. I like the audio issues, they're the worst to solve. Seems a bit contradictory, but... What the hell is this? Target disruptor? Huh? Oh, okay. So I guess this makes your fighters more vulnerable to point defense from frigates and destroyers, but less vulnerable to point defense from cruisers and capitals. I think. Clanker maxing. Yeah, the anti-clanker arc is over. Now we're clanker maxing. Get those AI cores in here. Heinous Traitors and Thieves. Well, that's an interesting name. Did your parents give that one to you, or did you pick it out yourself? AI maxing is just slavery without the human component. But that's a good thing, right? Put the AI in the factories. That's what we want. Nobody objects to this. Well, I mean, you know, as long as people still have some kind of income. But, yeah, nobody wants to do all the manual labor. Just make the AI do the manual labor. Although it is kind of funny that it's like, yes, we've made AI, we can finally do what we want to do instead of doing manual labor, but then the AI ends up doing all the creative stuff, but it can't do the manual labor. It's like the opposite of what literally every science fiction ever predicted. How could those science fiction authors have been so stupid? They should have known that the robotics component would be harder than the creativity component. It's actually pretty easy to just algorithmically regurgitate existing ideas. Light novel authors do it all the time. I mean, they should have just asked anime fans. Damn, if only we had known. Well, you know how it is. The best thing to do is to just make a bunch of predictions, because eventually what'll happen is if you make like 50 different predictions for how the future will go, as long as you get one of two of them right, everyone will forget about all of the ones that you got wrong. That's just how it works. So go ahead, make bold predictions, even if they're complete nonsense. Okay, did no one go over there? What's happening? I mean, yeah, I had this set up, but apparently nobody went over there. How strange. Is one of the Tempests missing? Oh, it is. Wait, did it go over there and die? There's no way, right? Tempest wouldn't lose to that. It's impossible. Maybe you guys need to stop running over here. Just a thought. You know, a bit of a thought experiment. He's throwing the jars of raspberry jam at me. Come on. Nah, none of them got through. That's a shame. Yeah, Lynx, get his ass. Probably still want to leave that there, to be honest. I think that's fine. I think we've got this. Unfortunately, I think the auto fire is counting the Lynx for friendly fire, and so it's not shooting as much, even though you actually can't hit the Lynx. So it doesn't look like my guns are firing. Do I have to do this manually? Because that's annoying. The unmatched power of the sun. Alright, there's the important one. Okay, I think we can remove this. Is it autopilot? I think we're good. Yeah, I can't come close to these authors. It's not about AI reaching up, it's about authors reaching down. I think it's a better way of thinking about it. Some people are... some authors' brains function at such a low level that they appear indistinguishable from AI. Although the fact that it was... just the fact that people can make such things without relying on AI is kind of incredible in its own way. Like, damn, you really thought you cooked with this one. Oh boy. Who's gonna tell him? Yeah, cool guys don't look at explosions. That's a good point. Also, Ripno Lobotomy Corporation. Yeah, probably not for a few months. Yeah. Man, I thought there was AI. You made this yourself? Oh, shit. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I think this one's going to escape because of the Lion's Roar. But that's... I accept this. This is fine. We did take some losses by the looks of it. Yeah, we did lose one of the Tempests. That idiot. How could she be so stupid? Oh, and we can recover this. Okay. Well, I guess I'll do that. Vengeance Fleet? Not a chance. Right, really? That's it? Didn't I... Oh, I guess I must have grabbed it already. Yeah, it's just a debris field. Okay, let's go do Abyssal Space Odyssey. Which, ironically, has nothing to do with the Odyssey. Oh, thank God. Tsundere-chan is okay. The Howling Phantom. Am I missing any? I mean, these two, for sure. I'm pretty sure Top Gun is a default name. Yeah, for the most part, I just need to name these now. I've done some digging. Did you make me a standard mod or a managing mod? As there's a big difference. I think you're a standard mod. Do you need to be a managing mod? Either that or I just have to mod from my phone. That, honestly, I wouldn't put it past YouTube to make it work like that. Yeah. So you need to be a managing mod then. Is that what it is? Another orbital habitat. Well, don't mind if I do. Quick fix the links? How? I'll fix it when I get home. Nothing to worry about. It has had 5D mods for a long time now. Nothing bad is going to happen. Give me that research station. Fuck. Move? Why? Move. Nice try, asshole. I'm out of here. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. The fact that it's right next to the thing is a bit annoying. Not even close. How we doing, boys? Battle station? Yeah. But you can't be serious that I still haven't found any leads on the motherships. That's ridiculous. I don't believe it. Believe it for a second. There's gotta be. Fine, investigate me. Go ahead. That's what I thought. Stupid. Alright, we mothballing, and we putting that in storage. Now, this idiot somehow got herself blown up. I don't know why she keeps doing that. Yeah, okay. I think we're going to mentor her now. We can finally get her to do stuff. Aggressive. Honestly, we might need to change it to steady. No, aggressive's fine. Target analysis. Thank you. Good choice. Very good choice. Do I want it to be a Star Fortress? It's kind of expensive. I think I'll pass. So I'll repair this thing. Get them nice and shined up. Restore all of them. Beautiful. Pristine. I found out more. Did you? Unless you'd have to do all of this on Android. Okay. Well, I guess we'll try that. We'll just add you to managing mods. There's two types of mods for some reason. Let me just check this for a second. What does this do? All managing moderator adds is the ability to change blocked words and change chat modes in live. That's the only extra capabilities. So that wouldn't do anything. Mod maxing, Star Sector style. No, YouTube style. What do we call these two? I don't know. We'll figure that out next time. We've already named plenty of ships today, as far as I'm concerned. See, it might be the case that the ability to pull messages from the void might actually be locked behind doing it on mobile in YouTube's infinite wisdom. That may just be the case. It sounds crazy, but I would believe it. Alright, Abyssal Space Odyssey. Let's do that. Diablo's Lancers are durable as hell. Yeah, that's the thing, is that a lot of modded fighters kind of fix the fighter issue by just making theirs a lot more durable than vanilla ones. But soon that won't be an issue, because in the next patch, Carrier Group is going to give you a massive durability buff to your fighters. Huh. What are the odds of that? The sensor array that we needed to go to is this one. Google support says only modding. Okay. Yeah, the information that it says on my end. I'm just looking at the tooltip, though, in the settings. It could just be leaving out information. Let's see. Well, I mean, no harm in trying, I suppose. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. What? Okay, so this is a bit stupid. No matching users. Are you sure about that? What about the... No, I'm pretty sure I'm typing in the right name here. Okay, this is getting on my nerves. I'm typing in literally the same name. Wow, incredible. Okay. Give me 1 second. It's like this user does not exist. No matching users found. Are you sure about that? Because I'm typing in the exact name. Okay, well, I guess you don't. Sorry, cooler guy, but you actually don't exist. I hate to break it to you. Even though you're in the list for standard moderators, and I'm typing the same name into the other category, and it just says no, that name doesn't exist. Hell yeah, technical difficulty stream. Yeah, you were talking about that, so I decided to bring it back. You know, for old time's sake. My ass hurts, I need to get up and walk for 5 minutes. Good idea. Get some blood flow. Yeah, that might be the case, is that I need to remove as a standard mod. I will check that later. Okay, it's a little bit further. Tournament cheating? As opposed to regular cheating? Is this competitive cheating? Man, what's the Sindri Dictat getting up to? That's crazy. Alright, I think it's still blue. Yeah, I think it's still the energy version. Yep. It didn't change it back. That's fine. We're not using it. Hello! And goodbye. I mean, some of these could be kind of funny. But I think we'll just... Yeah, we'll just throw this at them. This should be fine, right? Plenty. You know, maybe there's a little more than I gave it credit for. But these Tempests are equipped for point defense. They're all good. A nuclear bomb on the skirmishing unit. Hey, look at that. Look at how its guns are turned off. Do you see that? Do you see? Never say that EMP is useless against threat. The ion pulsar does its job. Make no mistake, EMP is definitely still effective. It's just less effective. That one has target analysis. I don't know if I made it elite yet, though. I don't think so. Is today Sunday and I just went to work? No, I got delayed. Yeah, no, it's Monday. Got delayed today. Talking about it with some humor. Oh, okay, hold on. I don't remember giving you permission to make a joke, okay? On this channel, we are dead serious. Alright, hardcore gamers. The kind that would make Ninja proud. Don't even joke about something like that. It's offensive to our pride as gamers. A 24-hour stream, I would literally die. Ninja Pride in orange jumpsuits. I was thinking the blue hair kind, but that also works. Why so serious? Nuke? Got him. I feel like our United Aurora Federation seems to have a good matchup against threat, let's face it. The nukes, the fighters, I think it's a good matchup. Because the fighters can take out the threat swarms, and semi-breves can just punch their way through the front lines to get to the fabricators real quick. Actually, a couple semi-breves can probably just destroy a fabricator by themselves. All things considered. You know, while we're out here, maybe we can find some more threat. Not that I need them for anything, but it is fun to kill them. Oh, those are definitely demons. Yo, it's demon time. It's probably not a good idea. Let's do the small one. I mean, this will be fine, right? Yeah, I think we're fine. Yup. The Lion's Roar against Shrouded Dwellers could become interesting. No, Lynx, get out of there! I mean, that's to be expected. It is the Lynx. Oh shit, there goes all of my nukes, unfortunately. Okay, so I got some damage in, but the problem is that those A lot of the EMP weapons are able to reach my engines if I get too close. And with the debuff from the emanation, those engines could be out for a while, and then I'm dead. So that would be a problem. I don't like being dead. What kind of friendly fire ass... What? Also, I can't wait for the next update to nerf the speed of the Shrouded Eye when it's firing its laser. This fucker's too fast. And it is hard to get to it when it's got these things. On the other hand, at the very least, these two kind of block, like, you know, they block it because it doesn't want to commit friendly fire. But on the other hand, it's hard to reach because of them. Come on, we got a vent. Okay. We did it. Yeah, this front is collapsing. Because we're taking too long to kill this thing, but it's not my fault, because it's actually kind of hard. Don't blame me, blame the system. Yes! Landed a nuke right in the eyeball. Damn, we got him. Honestly, probably not worth it, but, you know, it's a little variety. Yes, that's right. Friendly fire isn't so friendly. Man, the tendrils do a really good job at just being a nuisance, huh? Because you can't completely ignore them, because if they surround you and hit your engines with the emanations, it becomes a real problem. So you can't completely ignore them. But you also can't kill them, because they can jump so far. They might be destroyers, but in a way, they're kind of the ideal frigate. Bro, stop gooping me. I can't tell what's going on. Just die. Just die already. You're killing me. Alright, I think that, yeah, you're good. Okay. Got his ass. Fuck you, sentient storm cloud. Alright, we win. Well, that's gonna be expensive to repair, but whatever. We got the goods. Pilot. Ah, so they... Damn. Fighter squads can learn missile specialization. You put that on some bombers. It's kind of busted, right? Do you want more defense? Maybe. Or do you want ordnance expertise? Or maybe... it's a bit of a tough choice. I guess I'll just take field modulation. It's kind of boring, but it's... solid. Oh. Solomon Olympus? Get out of here. Just a normal-ass guy. Oh, and you get field modulation. Perfect. Look at that. Solid skill set. No energy weapon mastery, sadly, but it is what it is. Hi, Big Brain Energy. If you're looking for a new game to stream, might I suggest X4 Foundation? I have heard of that one, but I think I've got enough stuff that I want to do already. At some point, I want to do XCOM too. But that'll probably have to wait. See, we had some antimatter be transported recently. No, I did not. That is cool. Finally, Reaper torpedoes. Actually, I changed my mind. Bring back tech issue streams. Yeah. We did launching X4 and then just having the entire stream just be tech issues. And then ultimately concluding with just giving up. Depending on how much screaming gets involved, it could be good content. Who's to say? Morganthe. No, sorry, it's actually Morgan the. Morgan the Yellow Star. Zero. Creating and created. What the fuck does that mean? I am just worried. What's wrong? Found creator's location. Ah. Okay. Pat. Change... Sorry, it's not change outfit. It's change surface rendering path, of course. Mocha Sunday. Yay. I do like how it's just like anytime you change the outfit, your response is yay. Hello, Demon Lord. A lot of the time the default outfit just looks better though, to be honest. Yeah. Cool feature, but not going to use it much. Man, I could study these, but I want to save my story points, to be honest. I'm reminded of how Fire Emblem lies about that. 80% chance to hit is closer to 95% underneath. Yeah, that's the thing. It's that, when you get that 90% chance to hit and you miss, people really remember that. On the other hand, the thing is, if you were taking lots of low shots to hit, like 20%, you would get, like, a decent number of chances where you get lucky. But the thing is, if you're playing smart, you're probably not going to take those shots in the first place. So you don't get many opportunities to get you don't get those opportunities to get lucky because if you're playing smart. But you do get lots of opportunities to get unlucky. That's the kind of the why it feels that way. Alright, I've got to repair RAM. Bro, I don't know what Subaru is... Why Subaru is struggling so much. It's that easy. Just pay 50,000 credits. You know what? Maybe we should just name one of these Subaru. You can be Subaru. You can be Cosma. You're welcome. Right. Throw that thing in storage. Be gone. And this thing loves to blow itself up. Maybe I need to change its personality. What was it, 1? No, there's a button you have to press. No, that's reckless. 3. Yeah, steady. Because at aggressive, it was just getting itself killed too much. Alright, I think we can slot in ECCM. No problem. Apparently it doesn't need much flux dissipation. Frontal shield conversion, not the worst idea. Maybe just solar shielding. You know, I guess we'll just get the vents for now. ECCM's the most important thing here. Yeah, okay, that is at Alpha Site. But apparently we need story points for that, so... For now, I'm going to head over to Galatia and collect my money. Vulcans and kinetic slots, you say? You do have a point, actually. Hold on. Hold on. Let him cook. Vulcans are actually a good idea. I agree with that. Right now I'm just running these because they're 1 ordnance point. Oh, what? Oh, the cost is massively reduced. Okay. I didn't even realize. But yeah. Huh. I will be honest, I did not notice. So Vulcans are only 1. Huh. I don't know why I would use wasps, though, instead of anything else. I mean, it would give me more points to work with, but I don't really need more points. Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I need cash. And also to cause trauma. That's just as important. Traumatizing academics is one of my favorite hobbies. Oh, he's scared. Well, anyways. Hello, Tritachyon. Give me even more money. Yeah, but what would I do with those extra 13 points? I guess I could slap on a bunch of hull mods, but... for now, I'm happy with the advanced fighters. Miku Love Palace. Probably want a way station now. Throw in a ground defense. Legitimately, in lore, Alpha Cores would simulate an e-girl for their captains using a fraction of their computing power while secretly plotting to control the universe. Yeah, more or less. I mean, Beta Cores are even able to simulate multiple personalities. Like, if Beta Cores can do that, then Alpha Cores can go even further beyond. Guess they're not happy to see me. Well, that's fine. What's our... oh, it's at minus 48, of course. That's why they're not attacking me. Yet. Hey, isn't Zunya at one of these? Oh, I guess I don't have her. Somehow. I don't think turning the transponder off would make her appear. I must have messed something up. You need the oh, you're right. I probably need to be bringing the onslaught with me. I did leave it at home. Dang it. I left my onslaught in my other pants. I forgot. That is part of the quest line. You know what? Let's just go. We can do that later. Probe, finally. We can get the probe now. It's probing time. Surely this will lead us to the mothership. Is that an onslaught in your pants? Are you just happy to... Nah, it's more like, is that a semi-brief in your pants? Are you just happy to see me? Yes. Can't you add fighter base to the Princess and call it a day? But I don't want to use it. Although, yeah, you could add a fighter bay to it. Name a ship the Yahegao? Well, so far all of the ships are taken, but I'll take it under consideration. We do need to add more ships at some point. Auroran crates. Mine. Oh, there's even a gate here. Perfect. Toxic world. Okay. Easy enough. I'll take that for the price of free. Why not? Alright, probe, take me to your leader. I think I need... Have a good rest of the stream. Yeah, see you later, cooler guy. But who will moderate this horribly toxic chat? No one. It's complete anarchy. Yeah, chat. You know what? That's a good way of putting it. It's like turning on Freeport for chat. A -3 stability. Yeah, we had a stability of like 10 anyway, so it'll probably be fine. Chat very chill, yes. I have the best chat. Speaking of, maybe I should get one of those TTS things that streamers have, where like donations get read out loud by a TTS. Maybe I should get one of those. Can we trade drugs now? I mean, that was already allowed. Now, heavy armaments are forbidden, but commercial, recreational drugs were okay. Did this fucker not tell me where the next step is? There's no fucking way. I came all the way out and there's no way. Be gone. Bro, why did they not... These damn probes aren't doing their job. Huh? Overlord Suite Gamma. Oh, I guess there's one for each level of AI core. Okay. Bring me to your leader. My father works at Nintendo. My father works at Nintendo. You'll rue the day you challenged me. Yeah, I should probably just look at the links, because it's going to launch nukes. Go on, do it. Oh, you know what? That might be something I could get. It's just expanded missile racks. I mean, it regenerates the missiles anyways, but having more upfront burst damage is probably fine. I wonder if it would want auxiliary thrusters. It's already extremely nimble. Oh yeah, I want 2 number 9s, a number 9 large. Because people cannot help themselves from spamming that one, huh? I guess that would be the downside to TTS. The upside, although on the other hand, if it requires a donation, then I guess I can't complain if I'm making money. I'm making cash, and all it costs me is my dignity. Although, to be fair, that's not too different from a regular job. Seriously, they are not giving me any hints as to the mothership. How is this possible? This can't be happening. Please? Topographic data, that's it? You're lying. I don't believe you. There has to be more. The Vengeance Fleet apparently got mission over. Whatever that means. And no, they aren't. I never saw them. No mommy ship for you. Technically correct. This looks a lot like Gundam. Yes. There's at least one Gundam. Switch links to rail cannon. Well, I guess I'll check that out in a second. Is there really no probes? There's no probes in the system. Okay, cool. Any news on when the next patch releases? Probably the next couple of months or so. No definitive date. Right, rail cannon. Rail cannon. That's the Penelucia, Tona, Garuda. Which one's the rail cannon? That's rapid fire. It's probably this one. The missiles we can change to We'll try energy. Whatever. Go explode this guy. That projectile is shockingly slow. Maybe I should just go all in on kinetic since it has semi-breves anyway, or mini-breves, regardless. Man, that rail cannon used up a lot of flux, huh? Although I guess that's true for all of them. That's probably fine. I think it uses up more, though. Hold on. 214, 156, 553. So the high explosive uses the most. And this one is the cheapest. Okay. Frag versus high explosive versus... I think we'll stick to kinetic for the missiles. I'm kind of okay with this setup. Sim Conquest? Yeah, sure, why not? Who would win? A 9-point fighter or a 40-point battle cruiser? Huh? What's that? Exclamation mark. Why? I'm kind of tempted to give it some kind of EMP weapon for situations like this, but it probably doesn't. Yeah, it probably doesn't need one. Yeah. I mean, that's just the links. So this is the power of the links. The weapon to surpass Metal Gear. You know what? I'm just gonna go looking for those probes. There's gotta be a mothership around here somewhere. Imminent police crackdown. Oh. I was kind of hoping for one of the other ones to trigger. Because this one, I don't know what it does. Result in the factions leaving your fight. Gain reputation. Okay. So we just have to kill them. That's pretty straightforward. It's Interpol, yeah. Sectorpol. They added an independent faction. Crisis. Which, you know, not a bad idea. Oh, of course. Sentinel. Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Won't be needing any of these. I don't know why there's a Marine in there. I don't know why there's a level 5 commander in one of these ships. Explain that, God. Organs. Man, I love organs. What would we do without them? Right, you can't survey. Right, yeah. You know, I think we should collect. I think we should collect. Well, that would probably explain why I've been losing the Tempests recently. That might have something to do with it. Damn, it actually got overloaded by Gauss cannons. That's crazy. And that's what I like to see. Yeah, the Lion Sword is really good against these big ships if you can launch them, huh? Get them out of position. Get him with a semi-bereave. I mean, the Lynx is still lynxing, so that's fine. This guy's in a bit of trouble against the Falcon. Maybe you go help out. Oh shit, this thing's taking some flash bombers, huh? You're gonna be fine, though, right? Yup, you're gonna be fine. No doubt about it. Damn, that Tempest is fully maxed out on soft flux. It's gotta be spamming termination sequence. Ooh, he fucking semi-briefed himself. No shot. Well, you just got a hull repair through this, I guess. The UAF does have that. Yeah, see, he's completely fine. Yep, no, he's completely and totally fine. I don't know what you guys are worried about. Me, I wasn't worried about a thing, to be honest. I knew that would happen. Yeah, you only lost like 500 crew from that semi-brief detonation. It was a misinput. No big deal. Yeah, I don't really need these automated ships, to be honest. But I'll take them. And we got our prize. Not that I was looking for it, but I'll take it. Get the Luddic path off my ass. Speaking of, I do need to go to one of their bases to do that. Sell, 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 sell. Yeah, okay, I don't know where any of the bases are. Gotcha. I see. Well, I guess we can always find out. If you don't know the answer, find out the answer. Yeah, I think the D-mods are random on these things. Yeah, walk it off, John Starsector said to the casket. Bro, is that all it took to save? Bro, you died? Just save and load, idiot. How do you think I got this far? The number is scripted, but the contents are random. I mean, that would make sense on the one hand, but on the other hand, they always have really bad ones. It's never like, you know, they always have like faulty power grid or structural damage. You know, they never have like a bunch of like ones that don't matter. There's always at least one that really hurts. Maybe that's just luck, but maybe it's scripted too. Commander, the battle station at Mimikko Love Palace is complete. Thank you, officer. Return to standby. Got one Marine. Nice. I mean, unreliable subsystems don't really matter too much, so I can leave that. You know, maybe we'll try the WASP strategy. C-Stim Dispatcher. What does it actually do? Okay, like, let's say that I grab some recreational drugs, okay? Hypothetically. If I grab some drugs, and then I grab C-Stim Dispatcher. Consumes 3 per engagement. Okay. That's interesting. But carrying around drugs seems kind of annoying. So I think we're gonna not. You know, maybe defensive targeting array. And then stack up max vents. No, it probably wants more capacity first. Because the capacity is pretty low on the ship. It's kind of tempting. Light wing. Increased replacement rate. Probably not necessary for this ship. Yeah, I think we can leave unreliable subsystems. It doesn't do too much. Peak operating time, so what? It's never been an issue. Oh, I should plop these in storage before I forget. See, missions, yeah. Well, we do have a story point now, but I probably want to save up more. No, we got 2 points. It's probably fine. How do you transfer items so fast? Hold Alt. Actually, I think you have to enable an option in settings first. Or maybe it's just default now. I could have sworn that this was like something you actually had to turn on, but, you know, when you mouse over items, hold Alt and it should move them from one storage unit to the other. Isn't it a JSON? It used to be, but I'm pretty sure he added it to the default game. Pretty close to size 6. I could start getting upgrading this, but I don't think I want to. Alright, you know, I think we're going to call it here for today. The next time we're going to go get that extra Mimikko assistant. We're going to find a goddamn mothership. Get ourselves a catalytic converter for our space car so that we can finally refine some metals in decent quantities. And then after that, we're going to... You know what? We also need to just demolish the Persian League, because they keep sending expeditions and invasions. And it's about time they learned their goddamn lesson. So that all being said... Lobter. Yeah, thank you all for watching. See you guys next time.